right, so we got all these trucking gurus promising like $15,000 profit per truck. Let's take one of my trucks. Let's break it down. Let's see if it's accurate. All right, so we added up the last 6 weeks of how much the truck actually grossed, and then we divided it to see like what the average was over the last 6 weeks. And the truck grossed 48,795. That is not including the factoring costs, which we pay about like 0.9% factoring. So you take that off the top two, but I won't do it for this video just to keep round numbers, just to kind of see what's going on over here. All right, so now if we take this whole number, we divide it into the last 6 weeks, we would be looking at an average of $8,132 per week average for this truck so far. So let's keep going. All right, in that time, that truck drove 20,199 miles. Divide that by 6 weeks. We got an average of 3,366 and a half miles per week driven. So far, like everything looks pretty good, right? But then once we get our average, $8,132, and then we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna minus driver pay, which was $23.56 more or less average per week. And then we're gonna do the average fuel cost per week was $21.93. So now we're left over with $3,583 a week, which, you know, doesn't seem bad at all. If you multiply that by 4, you have an average of, you have a total of $14,332 left over from that truck. So like right now, you're like looking at me like, oh, you're just proving your point. You could make, you know, $15,000 a month off a truck. I mean, these are some really good numbers. It's a really good driver that busts his ass. We get some decent freight for our OTR guy. So this is why the numbers are really good, but this is not an actual number. I mean, it looks good. It sounds good. But then let's start calculating everything else that goes into this. All right, so we got $14,332, right? Well, we really don't. So we're gonna take this 14,000, okay? So now we're not even gonna count wear and tear, okay? But you should put some money away for the truck, you know, maintenance. Then we're gonna say you got a truck payment, right? If you got a decent truck payment, say you're gonna be minus, just say $2,500. Some people have a lot more, some people have less, some people don't have a truck payment, whatever. Okay, then say you got a trailer rental, just say, you know, $700, just say $700 for the trailer rental per month. So you're paying that, or if you got a trailer payment, you're paying for that as well. Then right now, just a couple days ago, we just broke down in the middle of nowhere with a starter. That was minus $2,000. Like a week or two before that, tire blew out middle of nowhere, another minus $1,000. Okay, so let's just keep going here. Insurance cost, I don't have my exact insurance numbers in front of me, but I believe it was like 18 or 17,000 per year. So just say whatever, just say minus $1,500 for insurance. I'm sure the physical wasn't a part of that. I don't believe then the cargo, whatever. Not even counting tolls for this. Not even counting dispatcher costs for this. That book the freight. Not even counting the samsara that we have to for tracking. Not counting the service for the tablet for the ELD. I mean, there's just so many more payments. So right now, even with the stuff I'm forgetting or not adding, because I know there's more, it's $6,632 right now. So that's not nowhere close to that $15,000, right? And this is a good driver. We get good freight for him, way above average freight, and customer loads coming back. And you know, overall, like, sure, if some people could do better, maybe, but overall, a lot of people are not going to do better than this. And these look more like the actual numbers than $15,000 per month profit. And then even with that, like 2 months ago, 3 months ago, the same truck that he's driving blew an engine. That was like a $20,000+ repair. So I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like, you just, it's not as lucrative or as nice as it seems, trust me.